Yeah, the Straw Hats are definitely getting new bounties, but what do you think these will be? I'm going to discuss Egghead spoilers, by the way. Let's start with the captain himself. This dude led his Yonko crew into world government territory where he held York hostage and waged war with the world government. He fought Lucci, the Seraphim, Kizaru, Saturn, Warcury, Jupiter, Mars. And not only did he escape the island, but he left with Lilith and Bonnie, two very high profile world government targets. So with all that being said, and knowing his current bounty is 3 billion, I think he's got to have at least a 4 billion berry bounty. He's clearly a full-fledged Yonko. Then we got Zoro, who did kind of do a lot. He fought the Seraphim, he fought Kaku, he fought Lucci, and he fought one of the Gorosei. So with all that, plus the guilty by association tax, and knowing his current bounty is around 1 billion, I think he could make the jump to 2 billion. Then we got Sanji, who also put in work. He fought the Seraphim, Kizaru, and one of the Gorosei. He also stole Vegapunk's body, which could be important. So with all that and knowing his current bounty is around 1 billion, I think he could be 1.9 billion after Egghead. Then we have Frankie, who probably had the biggest save in Egghead when he saved Luffy from Saturn, and Saturn will definitely remember that. He also rocked a Vice Admiral. So knowing all that and that his old bounty was 394 million, I think he could be 850 million coming out of Egghead. Then we got Jinbe, who really didn't do that much. He just kind of like helped Zoro and moved some boxes. There's still the guilty by association tax, so I think his bounty would have to jump to somewhere around 1.5 billion. Brooke also didn't do that much, but he did save Robin from Saturn, so there's that. His current bounty is 383 million. I think he could go to 600 million after Egghead. Robin also did not contribute that much, but she did fight some Seraphim, and she's Robin, so I think the more she survives, the more her bounty has to go up, plus the guilty by association. Her current bounty is 930 million. I think she could go to 1.3 billion. Usopp didn't do that much, but he did save Robin from Saturn, and he held that hostage transmission with the Gorosei. His current bounty is 500 million. I think he could go to 800 million. Nami also helped save Robin from Saturn, and she fought a Seraphim. Her current bounty is 383 million. I think she could go to 700 million. Then we have Chopper, who really only saved Robin from Saturn. But no matter what he did, I still think his bounty would only increase by like 500 to 100 berries. Simply put, they're never going to take this guy seriously. We have the characters who left with the Straw Hats, like Bonnie. She definitely got some hits in on Saturn. She fought Vice Admirals as well. Her current bounty is 320 million, but this was before she did anything like she did in Egghead and before she was associated with the Yono Crew. So I think it could very well jump to 1 billion. I don't see why she would be valued less than that, in my opinion. Finally, we have Lilith. She aided a Yono crew in escaping a world government facility. She knows a plethora of the world government secrets, including the Mother Flame and the Void Sentry. And she's literally the smartest person in the world. I don't know what kind of bounty you would give to someone like this, but I would assume it would be higher than Luffy's bounty after coming out of Whole Cake, so I would say 1.6 billion is a fair estimate. For the people who think some of these bounties are super high, I just want you to consider that this is a full-fledged Yono crew now, and they are actively going directly against the world government. And that guilty by association tax is huge, especially knowing what and who Luffy is. I also have to mention Bogard because I know a lot of you are wondering what his cross-guild bounty would look like. He's Garp's right-hand man of 38 plus years. He fought and won the Battle of God Valley against the strongest pirate crew, and he trained Kobe the hero. Kobe has a 5-star bounty. I would say Bogard could have the same bounty as an admiral like Garp, so I think 3 crowns is justifiable. But if you were to say 5 or even 10 crowns would be better, I couldn't argue with that.